Hey YouTube, I'm back. I hope you had a very happy new year, and this is going to be my first pickups video of 2012. So let me start off with the DVDs I picked up. So FYE was actually having a huge sale. They were selling DVDs and music up to 50% off. I don't know if it's still going on now, but up until I was last there a couple of days ago, they were still going on. But one of the stores in my area is actually going out of business, and they're trying to clear out their stock, so they were actually selling DVDs and music up to 60 to 80% off. So I actually had to go over there and pick up a few things. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that I'm really happy that I got. First off, because it was the last one that they had, and second of all, it's a James Bond related item. And as you know, I'm a huge fan of James Bond. I have all the DVDs, and I really couldn't pass this up, especially for the price I got it for. So I got the Casino Royale limited edition box set. Unfortunately, it is the full screen version, and as you know, I'm not a huge fan of the full screen version. I do prefer widescreen. But it does come with the branded Casino Royale poker set, so that's pretty cool. And as you see, it was originally going for $9.99. I actually picked this up for $2, so I definitely could not pass that up whatsoever. Next is a DVD to a series I've actually recently just started collecting for. And that is the Zone of the Enders Dolores Eye, and I think this is volume 4. Yeah, this is volume 4. So I'm only missing, I think, 2 or 3 more of the Zone of the Enders DVDs, and I should have the complete series. So that's really nice. Next is another TV show, and it's actually a really hilarious show. It's actually one of the funniest shows on Adult Swim, and that's the Venture Brothers, and this is season 4, volume 1. And I love the way Adult Swim packages their DVDs. I think they do a great job with it, and they do some really unique stuff with it. So as you see, it's Dr. Venture in a speed suit. But if you take the slip cover off, it actually reveals the DVD, which has Dr. Venture's chest, and it shows his nipple and all the hair on his chest. And I just think that's really quirky and pretty cool. So I think Adult Swim does a great job with their DVDs. And if you've never seen The Venture Brothers, definitely check it out. It's definitely a hilarious show. It's actually one of the best on Adult Swim. Next is another TV show. It's actually a cartoon as well. And that is the Beavis and Butthead collection, actually the Mike Judge collection, and this is volume 1. And this normally goes for about $25, $30. I actually got this for $8, part of that FYE sale, so great deal. And I don't know if you guys know already, I'm actually a huge fan of Godzilla. I actually think he's the best of all the movie monsters, and I'm actually a huge fan of all the movies, even though some of them are pretty crappy, if I must say so, but I actually love Godzilla a lot. So I actually picked up a couple box sets, and for the price I got them for, I definitely couldn't pass them up. These normally go for about $20, $25. I picked these up for about $4 to $5 each, so really nice. I haven't opened these up yet, so they're still sealed. So the first one I got is Gojira. Obviously, it's Godzilla. So this is a 2-disc box set. Has a nice Godzilla hologram right there. So that's really nice. So the first one is the Japanese version, which is Gojira, and then on the second DVD is the US version, which is Godzilla King of the Monsters. Also has an audio commentary, a 16-page book, and original theatrical trailers. Still sealed, so really nice. Next is Mothra versus Godzilla, and this is also a 2-disc set. So it has the Japanese version, which is Mothra vs. Godzilla, and for whatever reason, they renamed the US version. So on the second disc, it is Godzilla vs. the Thing, whatever, and it has audio commentary, a slideshow, and also a biography. So really nice. And the last one I got has a very interesting title, and that is Invasion of Astral Monster. So like the other two, it's a 2-disc box set, and the first one, which is the Japanese version, is Invasion of Astral Monster. And the second one is the US version. And like the other one, they renamed the title, so it was Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. But Godzilla doesn't fight Monster Zero. He actually fights King Ghidorah, which is the 3-headed dragon. He also fights Rodan as well, the one in the background right there. So if you're not really into the Godzilla mythos, King Ghidorah, which is the 3-headed dragon, actually is Godzilla's main nemesis. He actually is the main bad guy in pretty much most of the Godzilla movies. And I think this is the first of the King Ghidorah series. So pretty cool. I'm really thrilled that I picked these up, especially for the price, $4 or $5. Definitely couldn't pass that up. I also picked up a few things from the Valve store. As you know, I'm a huge fan of Portal 2. I actually thought it was one of the best games of 2011 next to Saints Row the Third. So I went onto Valve's store and I picked up this. Excuse me. The Aperture Science Innovators Parking Pass. And this is the number 30 in the series. Actually, I picked up 2 of these, so I actually have number 29 and number 30. And if you were to order yours, you would get your own individual number. But it has the 1940s style logo. It says Salt, Asbestos, and Curtain, Aperture Science Innovators Parking Permit number 30. It's a nice heavy gauge plastic as well, so I think that's really cool. It's a nice little piece of swag that goes with one of my favorite games of last year. Also, I picked up something to one of my other favorite Valve games, Half-Life, and I picked up the Black Mesa parking passes. And these are decals. They actually stick on your window. I actually bought 3 of these. And obviously one of them is on my car, so I picked up 63, 64, and 65. Again, these are individually numbered, so if you were to get one, you wouldn't get these numbers, you would get your own number. And so it says Black Mesa. Obviously, it's a static cling, so it's obviously in reverse, but it says 2008 to 2009 parking permit. So I'll actually make a short video after this and show you what it looks like on the car, in case you want to get this for your own ride. All right, moving on to the games. I'm just going to blow through these pretty quickly. I'm actually running a little short on time, and I think the battery on my phone's about to die pretty soon. So I'm going to start off with the PSP games I got. First one is a compilation game, and that's Samurai Shodown Anthology from SNK. And this actually has 6 Samurai Shodown games. So I'm not a big fan of the Samurai Shodown series, but I think I picked it up for like $6, so I couldn't really say no to it. Then I got Ape Escape Academy. Then Valkyrie Chronicles 2. I'm actually pretty happy I found this used. I never seen a used copy as of yet, up until now. But I've only seen new copies. But I'm really happy I did find one. Next is a game I already have, but I picked it up for $1, so again I couldn't say no to it. And that's Mercury Meltdown. And finally, Frogger Helmet Chaos from Konami. Got 3 DS games. First one is Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. I'm not a big fan of the Dragon Quest series in the early into RPGs period, unless it's like Fallout. But this game's actually more like Advance Wars, so I really do like Advance Wars, so I just thought I would try this out to see if it's similar to it. Next is Pray the Stars from Koei. And finally, for the DS, I got Henry Hatsworth and the Puzzling Adventure. Really nice. I heard this game is not that good, but I just thought I might as well try it out. I think I picked it up for a couple $. I actually got one PS2 game, and this game actually has an interesting history, and that is Malice. And I actually got this with the FYE deal, so it's a sealed copy, and I picked this up for $2. So pretty much the history on Malice, it was actually a tech demo for the original Xbox, and when it was being trotted out before its actual launch, I think like a year or 2 before the Xbox was supposed to come out. Anyway, it was the tech demo for it, and it was supposed to be like a launch title, and then it got pushed back. And then eventually, when the Xbox was on its deathbed, they actually released the title. Unfortunately, it was a pretty terrible game. And for whatever reason, they ported it to the PS2. But unfortunately, everybody thought this game was supposed to be pretty cool because it actually has like a clockwork hammer that she uses, and it was supposed to be pretty unique. But unfortunately, it was not that good of a game. I do need to find the Xbox version for my collection, but I got this for dirt cheap, so I thought I might as well pick it up. Speaking of original Xbox games, I did pick up a few more for my collection. Actually, quite a few, to be honest. First one is NFL FIFA 2003 and NFL FIFA 2002. Moving on, I got MotoGP 2, Gun Griffin Allied Strike from Tecmo, Full Spectrum Warrior from Pandemic and THQ, Soldier of Fortune 2 Double Helix, a pretty uncommon game, and that is a Silent Hill 2, Restless Dreams. And this one actually has some bonus content that was exclusive to the Xbox, such as additional playable character Maria, more secrets revealed, new areas, weapons and items, enhanced graphics and lighting effects. So that's really nice. Unfortunately, there is some sun fading on the spine, so I might have to get a new artwork for it, but so that's really cool. And unfortunately, they gave me the greatest hits version of it, which I'm pretty bummed out about, but nothing really you can do there. And the final American Xbox game I got is actually one of the rarest of the original Xbox games. Actually, it's one of the rarest RPGs of the last generation. And it's not a Japanese RPG either. It's actually American. I think at least it's American. And these are really uncommon. I did find this at FYE, and for the price I got it for a steal. These command a really high premium on eBay. I picked this up for $8, and that's the Xbox version of Baldurs Gate Dark Alliance 2. And I'm really, really, really happy I found this. This game is really expensive and really hard to find. Unfortunately, it doesn't have its manual, but I can probably find one of those on eBay. So like I said, I did get a few import Xbox games, and I do like to consider the original Xbox the successor to the Dreamcast, since it did have a lot of Sega exclusives, and a lot of the controller and like a lot of the features of the original Xbox are really based off the Dreamcast and the Dreamcast controller. So I decided to get a few. This was actually a nice lot that I got, and it just happened to have gotten a couple of the exclusive Sega games for the original Xbox. So the first one I got, and it's actually really cool, and it's really nice to find a standalone version of Jet Set Radio Future, and it has a nice shiny cover, so that's really cool. And these are all in mint condition. I'm really happy about this. And these were all exclusive to the original Xbox. These were never ported to any other console. Gun Valkyrie. And finally, Panzer Dragoon Orta. So really great games. Unfortunately, I don't have a Japanese Xbox, but I do have the American versions of these games. So still really cool. I got them for a pretty good price, so I think that's really nice. And I'm going to have to speed through these really quickly. Actually, I might have to split this into 2 videos. Actually, let me just stop it right here, and let me just pick up in my next video. So thanks for watching.